graph x minus 6y equals 6 on this xy plane. Well, I'm going to take my equation, before I graph it, take my equation and solve this equation for y. So I'm going to copy down the equation and leave a little space in here, because I don't want to have a minus 6y, I want to have a plus y. So I'm going to add 6y here and here. Okay, so we'll end up with x equals 6y plus 6. Alright, now I have to solve this for y. I need to get rid of this 6 right here. So I'm going to subtract 6 here and here. Okay, so then you have x minus 6 equals 6y. Okay, now to solve this for y, we have to divide everything by 6. So divide this by 6, divide this by 6, and divide 6y by 6. Now that's going to give you 1/6 x minus 6 over 6 is 1, and that's going to equal y. Alright? So we've solved the equation for y. And we're going to copy that up here. Put the y first, and we're going to graph this equation in a few minutes. Right now, though, we're going to get some points. What happens when x is 0? When x is 0, what is the value of y? We'll copy down the equation, and in place of the x, plug in the 0. 0 would go right here in place of that x. And 1/6 of 0 is 0, so y equals 0 minus 1, which is a negative 1. So when x is 0, y is negative 1. So keep that point, but let's see what happens when x is 6. Take this equation, and in place of x, plug in a 6. Now 1/6 of 6, what in the world is that? That's going to be 1/6 times, we could write the 6 as 6 over 1. And then we can cancel these two numbers. Divide both of these by 6. Divide this by 6 and this by 6. You're going to get 1 here and 1 here. So this 1/6 of 6 is 1. So y equals 1 minus this 1. So we're going to end up with y is 0. When x is 6, y is this number right here. So that's my second point. Now let's see what happens when x is a negative 6. Okay? So we'll plug negative 6 in for the x. X is negative 6, and 1/6 of a negative 6 is going to be negative 1. That plus another negative 1. So then y is negative 2. So when x is minus 6, y is this negative 2.